Hi guys, welcome to this quick review about Rethink files. That's cloud storage, and you can find it on rethink.software. I've been buying such a cloud storage here on this website, and this is what my experience and my recommendation is. Of course, my experience is not very long, but I've also done a little bit of research about reviews from other people after I found my first problems, and their reviews are about the same. So this is what I have found so far. Again, here's the website and here's the pricing. There's a basic with 10 gigabyte storage for free, starter, personal, professional, and with the starter it comes the connect to the Amazon storage cloud buckets here. Then you get the separate accounts and so on and so on. But it's pretty pricey. I mean, especially the professional, $12.99 for 1 terabyte for 1 month. I mean, per month actually. That's counting up every year. So, but you can get it cheaper. Let's say on Stack Social, you can get a 10-year subscription for 2 terabytes for $49 only. You can see the difference compared to the regular price, or a 3-year subscription for $19 instead of $935. So this is what I have done here. 3 years, 2 terabytes, $19. Yeah, that sounds pretty cheap actually, and this is how it looks like now. This is my desktop or my dashboard where I have my files. Yeah, and I've started uploading already, and there are a lot of files. I mean, not extremely a lot. I have only, I don't know exactly how many, maybe 300 folders which have maybe 3 files on average inside, so not extremely a lot. It's mainly video files which I've been recording. You can see that here, and you can see how slow this is. I mean, that's maybe also a little bit due to my limited internet connection, but I mean, I have actually 50 megabits of upload. Sometimes I have a little bit of problems because of my power LAN connection inside the home, but it's really super slow here. I mean, I'm not complaining about the speed. Usually at the beginning, at least, it was showing 3 megabits upload, which is, I would say, okay. But the problem is, the big problem, I've been doing a lot of research now on this website, and I mean, you can click and connect cloud drives and apps, but the real problem here is that there's no dedicated client. I mean, you can use like the Amazon S3. I don't know if this is a real client or just a browser client, but it is already super difficult to set up an account there. I have done this and I tried to connect. There is some instruction here. You can see that you get instructions here, more instructions here. It's quite detailed, but some of the information is even lacking. I went up to about 50% here, and then I stopped. You even have to provide your credit card here. It's insane, and you don't know if at the end you will get a high bill. I mean, usually the S3, as long as you're not using storage there, it's free, but I was really worried and I closed my account, so I'm done here as well. And the other things are also cloud connections here. Connected apps are also cloud things here, so there's no like a software which you can use to like upload and sync your files. So especially if you have a lot of files, like in my case 300 files, or even folders containing a lot of files, it's crazy. This is definitely something which I do not recommend to use. I mean, imagine what happens if you have to reboot your PC, and you can see how long it takes. I mean, they are writing I had this like with the last file. It was saying like 300 minutes left, next file 300 minutes left, and so on. You can definitely see This is the overall process. This will take weeks. And the problem is you cannot restart then at the point where you have stopped. I mean, you can go into like a sleep mode and then restart again. Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, it will automatically restart or like continue. But if you have to reboot your PC, go to this site, it will be just where you left this, and it won't then automatically restart again. You have no idea where it stopped. The problem is really you have already a lot of these folders here, and you don't know if there are already files in there, and you can't even see that. You can see the size. They will never show the total size of the whole folders. I mean, they will only show you when you have like plain files, like root files or files on the root level. They will show you the size, of course, but if you have folders, they won't show you how many files are in there and the total amount of the files. That's not what they are going to show. So you have no clue where your upload is, and you almost have to start from scratch again, even if you are maybe at 80 or 90%, because otherwise it's too confusing. So the only thing is maybe to upload 5 or 10 files or folders, then check if everything is good, and then do with the next ones and so on. You have to keep track on your own of this upload process. Have your Excel file and say, okay, this one was good, and maybe delete it locally or whatever you want to do. So there is no like a sync where you can see how much has already been uploaded successfully, and then restart from there. That's the main issue, not only from my side, but has also been from other people complaining about that. So yeah, if you want to buy like cheap cloud storage, make sure that you have a really nice client software where you can sync and see what's already up there, and so you can like continue after reboot from your PC. So this is almost like useless. I mean, I could of course like pack everything into large zip files and then upload one thing, but it's really super difficult. It's cumbersome. It takes a long time, and so for me, like in this configuration, it's not working. Maybe I'm going to upload a couple of large video files which I have to have like an additional backup, something which I'm not planning to use anymore, which I just want to have like where I just want to have like an additional backup. And I think, yeah, the chance that I will use is really rare, that I have just something in case something happens and my normal backup is not working. So I have maybe a chance to have like an additional backup, but this is not something which I really plan to use on a daily basis. It's just not working without the client. And yeah, and the worst thing here on this site here, or this cloud solution, is when I have already uploaded like a couple of dozens of folders with files or so, or even more, maybe hundreds or so, and I have no clue where I have been. I mean, I have maybe had to reboot my PC. I want to start again. So usually you think, yeah, you can just drag and drop your files here. I mean, this is what you can do. I mean, that's nice. You can just go to the Explorer and then drag and drop files here. And you'd think, okay, I mean, I'm done maybe with 100 files and folders and those things. I just take everything again and then drag and drop everything here, and it will just like skip the files which are already there, or the folders which are already there. No, that's not going to happen. I can tell you, it will create exactly same folders again. So we'll have a lot of duplicates folders where you don't know which are already full or like finished with uploading. You will have to go into each of these folders and check what's there, and if it's the old folder or the new folder, and then you have to like delete the old one, and it's insane. So there's not even a duplicate check or like an option which you could say, okay, if there is already something there, just skip uploading. That's not there. So, and I haven't seen there are not many options, and at least as a default setting, it's not going to have this duplicate check. It will just create same thing. So it looks like this is not key for storing your files. There's like probably a technical key, and then it's just using your name, and so you can have like hundreds of folders which with exactly same name. It's not working like with Windows, where you can do exactly same thing, and you would have like a window would ask, yeah, do you want me to integrate like in existing folders? No, that's not going to happen. So it's really super hard if you are stuck in the middle of the upload and you have to recontinue. It's almost impossible. Yeah, this is what I wanted to let you know. Be careful when you buy this Rethink software, and I think the only reason is why they are so super cheap, especially with this special offers here, like from this site here. That's because they do not have a really nice client software. I mean, when you go to connect, you can see they are saying something like cloud drives. It looks like that's their client, but you can click on that, there is nothing. Yeah, there's nothing you can download. It's basically just representing the files which you have online in their cloud, and I really haven't found anything which you can use as a client software which would make it really nice and easy for backup or syncing files. So my advice is definitely to stay away from that, and I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And yeah, if you have made your own experience, would be really nice if you could write something about that, share your experience, and so we can learn as well, and do not have to make our own mistakes. And yeah, that's it for now. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.